Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending today. We are very excited about this news. I'm Don Childers with the Colorado Bankers Association, and we appreciate you attending this morning. Colorado needs jobs and a stronger economy, and we all know the role that small business plays in that. That's what really focused us on this effort. We, the banking industry of Colorado, have a very positive approach to trying to make the loans, create the jobs, and get the economy on its feet. Our theme for all of this is Let's Talk Small Business. The announcement, we think, will be greeted with, or hopefully, with the same enthusiasm we've gotten over the last 48 hours, which has been quite strong. We really have a simple message. Despite perceptions that are out there, the banking industry has been lending. We are lending now, but we want to make even more loans, particularly to small businesses, so we're doing everything we can to make sure that these loans can be made. If we can't make the loans as banks, we want to partner with other lending partners that are here today who are allowed by law to take more risks, so we can get that yes answer to the small business person asking for the loan. This is a unique approach. It's not been done anyplace else or any time else in the country, so we hope that this succeeds the way it appears, and this can be a catalyst around the country. As I said, our goal is to create jobs and get this economy rolling. We want to help get credit to the small businesses, even if the bank isn't the ultimate lender. And we want to maximize the conditions for which small businesses can get that loan approved. What we're announcing today is smallbizlending.org, a website that didn't exist as of about 10 days ago. It is full of resources for small businesses designed to help them be very well prepared to get that loan. It lets them put their best foot forward. It also has information on it for lenders, such as we learned that there'd never been a matrix of lenders put together about who does what kind of loans in what dollar amounts in what regions of the state, and that is all for these non-bank lenders. That is all outlined on the website. Banks are the key to accessing this credit from themselves and from these other lending partners, so we suggest that you start by visiting the bank or banks of your choice to start the conversation, and as it goes along, you can then take advantage of the flexibility from these other non-bank lending sources. Banks by law are restricted to certain risk levels in loans, and sometimes we can make that loan to a small business, sometimes we can't, but that's the beauty of partnering with these non-bank lending entities, basically community development financial institutions and micro lenders, so that they can make that loan. Many of those are funded by the banking industry itself. In fact, one of them in Colorado gets about 88% of its funding from grants from commercial banks. On the poster, you will see here the basic elements of how we provide resources. The first green block on your left is before you seek funding, and it details a large amount of resources that have been pulled together from other pre-existing sources to tell that small business borrower the things they need to think through before they ever approach a lender, the advance work, if you will. The second one in the middle, labeled number 2, are the steps you take in securing financing, and it walks them through the process, has a diagram for the complex lending process, and we think helps them figure out how to get that lending. The third one is basically advice and miscellaneous resources. It contains links to many other websites, FAQs, the diagram of the loan that I talked about, the lender matrix we talked about, fact sheets, etc. In a nutshell, small businesses, we think, can learn from this website how to put their best foot forward, how to do their best job in applying for that loan and convincing the lender that they deserve the loan. It also lets banks take a fresh look at loan applications and hopefully make as many loans as possible. But if they can't do it, they then can form a partnership with these other non-bank lending partners so that we do everything we can to get the loan made. And I'd say one thing to small business owners: don't take no for an answer. Now, you find that a bit strange coming from someone who represents lenders, But quite honestly, don't simply take that no answer. Find out why you were turned down, if you are turned down, and learn from that and go back and address that issue and resubmit or submit to other banks, multiple banks. And through that process, learn how to correct the deficiencies that are in there in the eyes of lenders so that you can modify it and get your loan approved. What this comes down to is lenders doing everything they can to try to make these loans to small businesses, and this website allows the small businesses to do everything they can to qualify for the loan. So now I'd like to introduce our governor and serial entrepreneur, Governor John Hickenlooper.
Thanks, Don, and thanks to the Colorado Bankers Association for helping put this together. Winston Churchill said once that a pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Certainly, we recognize that these are challenging times for small businesses. Small businesses are the engines of our economy. They are the optimists. They have to be. It's the nature of their lives. And we recognize the immense value that they create to our economy and our business ecosystem. We recognize that Colorado is going to grow and be a different place. We're going to be the most pro-business state, but we're also going to hold ourselves to the highest environmental standards, the highest ethical standards, but we're going to try and make this a place where small businesses thrive and where entrepreneurs are going to want to come and build their businesses, build their lives here. Colorado is a low revenue. Part of what makes us attractive is we do have lower tax rates in many relations to business than other states, but it means we can't give big incentives. We don't offer the same types of incentives that a New York or Texas offers. So we really have to emphasize coordination and collaboration between the different arms of state government and local governments, making sure that the government's not going to be the one creating these jobs, but government's going to be the catalyst, the convener that brings people together and helps them create the jobs. It's part of what we did with the bottom-up economic development process. We went out to all 64 counties. We ended up having north of 13,000 people participate in that process. And we came up with certain core values. Obviously, people wanted the state to be more pro-business, and now we heard that in every corner of the state. They also listed 5 crucial ingredients to that. They wanted to make sure that we cut regulations. They wanted to make sure that we had a workforce training program, public education, but also our community colleges and our workforce training that got employees or potential employees trained for what the needs of the businesses would be. They wanted us to rebrand the state as pro-business, not just a place for vacations, but a real state that was really pro-business. And that they also, a center of innovation and technology, as we've rolled out with the Colorado Innovation Network. But the other thing they talked about relentlessly in every corner of the state was access to capital. How do we expand access to capital? And that's what the Colorado Bankers Association is taking on here. They've seized on the importance of increasing this access and recognize that businesses live or die on information and access to that information. Where do you get the data? When I was starting the Wynkoop Brewing Company back in 1986, 1987, we got turned down by 33 banks, right? And the key is that every one of those turndowns was a letter, it was a visit, it was phone calls, setting up the visits. It took months just to get turned down by all those banks before we finally found that sainted bank that gave us a loan and allowed us to succeed and help other businesses to succeed as well. This is going to allow small businesses not to have to spend all that time. They'll be able to figure out where a loan is, and if in the end they can't get a loan from a bank, right? That last bank had turned us down. They're going to orient small businesses or potential entrepreneurs to where they could find a non-bank loan, right? To a nonprofit or public funding that can maybe help get those people started. It's all about collaboration. Certainly, if this had existed in 1988 when we opened Wynkoop, my life would have been a lot different, a lot happier, and I think even more successful. This collaborative effort, Henry Ford said it best: if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself.